That was...
Yeah.
You were sad. You were thinking of Julie.
And not just her, but... Yeah.
Want a hug?
Yeah. I do.
Ja, unbedingt will ich Zeit mit ihm.
She reminds me of someone.
Wer mal?
Who? My owl?
Have I met her before?
Well, you also thought you knew CL.
Oh, but I do. Wait, don't I?
Du sagst doch immer, dass dir alle Menschen gleich vorkommen. Manchmal habe ich das Gefühl, dass du einfach jeden kennst.
Sometimes I feel like you know everyone.
Oh well, that's because you're all cousins. Same, but different.
Right, so, maybe it's that.
Yes. Ah, just like Verso is Verso's cousin. Mael is Mael's cousin. Yes, that's it. You're so very wise.
Ja, aber so wirklich Sinn ergibt das nicht.
You know, that almost makes sense to me.
It's okay if you don't understand, Verso. You're still wise to me.
You're just a big ball of nonsense sometimes, aren't you?
That's why we're best friends.
Ja, bin mir halt immer noch nicht sicher, was genau das eigentlich bringt, ne? Also abgesehen davon, dass auf Max-Stufe wahrscheinlich eine Trophy, aber...
How come Minoko lives so far from the other Jestrels?
Minoko's a searcher. They travel the land looking for Jestrels who went missing after the fracture.
The lost Jestrels.
Yeah. That and he, pissed off Golgra.
Your oldest friend is a Jestrel?
Yes. We've been friends for as long as I can remember.
Gustav would have loved that.
Why? Because he liked Jestrels?
Because he liked the idea of friendships that could last decades. We don't get to enjoy such long friendships in Lumiere.
Ist Zeit mit Lune verbringen. Vielleicht. Lune fängt Verso ab, als er am Meer vorbeigeht.
Why are you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here, in case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still failed.
That's a terrible way to ask questions. Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances are usually give and take, as are conversations. Trust goes both ways, no?
All right then. As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need. I got it.
Well, aren't you a quick study?
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Trust works both ways.
Komm, zwei, ne? Also gut, als Zeichen des...
All right. As a gesture of good faith, I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Only 3.
Someone's a bit greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right. Go for it.
Lune bombardiert Verso eine Zeit lang mit Fragen. Verso antwortet ausweichend. Ärgert Lune, weckt aber auch ihre unersättliche Neugier. Lune ist fasziniert, wenn auch widerwillig. Verso geht es ähnlich. Beziehungsstufe erhöht, also die auch. Stufe 1. Okay, diesen Beziehungsstufe Scheiß habe ich erst seitdem Verso da ist und Gustav weg ist. Also Gustav ist halt wirklich weg. Weg. F. Als das Verhör beendet ist, gehen sie zu den anderen zurück. Und Verso traue ich übrigens nicht, weil warum antwortet der ausweichen? Der kann ja gleich sagen, halt, Ult, beantworte ich. Aber der ist mir auch nicht so ganz koscher. Sag ich dir, wie es
How
ist.
far up the mountain is Minoko's station? Will we see snow?
Not too high, but yeah. There's usually snow.
Fantastic.
Oh, right. There's no snow in Lumiere.
No, only in books and paintings. It's almost as mythical as Gestrels.
And just as fun. And sometimes just as deadly.
Oh. Really? My husband was obsessed with the idea of snow. I can't wait to see some.
That you will.
Zeit mit Chili verbringen? Ja, schon. Verso geht auf Chili zu, die gesprächsbereit zu sein scheint.
You seem less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
There must be better uses of your time than analyzing our stress levels.
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
Wäre es mit einem Austausch eine Geschichte für eine Geschichte? Fair? Nein, du hast recht, das habe ich mir dabei gedacht, es ist besser geheimnisvoll zu machen. Geschichte für Geschichte.
I'll trade you. A story for a story. Quite fair, I think.
Well, there are stories and then there are stories. You first then.
Etwas Episches also, voller Kämpfe und Gefahren, etwas Ungewöhnliches also, seltsame Wunder und Geheimnisse. Wunder und Geheimnisse klingt interessant.
Something unusual then?
A bit impersonal, Not really how you get to know each other. I don't think that's worthy of a trade.
Doof, darum geht's ja.
No. Tell me something dark and melancholy and personal.
Ja, boy, das andere hätte das auch nicht. Das war eine Fun-Frage, Mann. Ich hätte die Antwort sowieso gekriegt.
Ooh, going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
If we're going to share, let's share.
Story for a story, right?
We'll see.
Verso und Chili streiten die nächsten Minuten darüber, ob Chili auch etwas mit ihm... Chili neckt Verso beharrlich, doch er reagiert ausweichend. Die Beziehung ist ein bisschen gewachsen. Sie gehen zu den anderen zurück. Ist übrigens eingefallen, ich kann ja einfach nochmal mit denen quatschen, vielleicht gibt's nochmal
How
was.
far up the mountain is...
Not too high, but... Oh, right.
No.
And just as...
Oh. My husband...
Your oldest friend is
Yes.
Gustav.
Why?
Because we don't get to.
Oh nee, und mit dir kann ich das.
How come Minoko lives so far from the other Gestrels?
Minoko's a searcher.
A lost Gestrel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oder auch nicht. Dann haben wir jetzt wahrscheinlich noch das Büchlein. Schreibe in das Tagebuch. Da schreiben wir noch kurz rein. Habt ihr denn jetzt? Mal L, okay. Macht das. In Gedenken an Gustav in sein Tagebuch zu schreiben. Sie nimmt ihren ganzen Mut zusammen und schreibt über Gustavs Opfer, wie er den Weg gebahnt hat. Ich hoffe, dass Gustavs Lehrlinge dieses Tagebuch eines Tages lesen werden. Boah, quietsch mir halt ins Ohr! Jesus. Mael geht zurück. Dann gucken wir mal noch, was die anderen so treiben. Mael geht zögernd auf Lune zu. Sie will sich dafür entschuldigen, wie sie auf dem Weg zu Gustavs Beerdigung benommen hat.
Hey,
Hey.
I didn't mean...
It's fine.
I just...
I miss him too.
It's...
The pain we feel every time we lose someone. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it, sitting with it, compartmentalizing it. But what I needed was to use it. To use everything.
What do you mean?
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me. When I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all go. I use the pain. I use the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger. I use it all to keep going. To make sure I continue.
Moaning.
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost. Walking with me. Especially when I use chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness. And they help me.
You feel Gustav?
Yeah, I do.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
You have an affinity for chroma too. Try it.
How do you always know what to do?
I don't. Want to know a secret? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think anyone else does either.
Really?
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
Elle und Lune verbringen mehr Zeit miteinander. Ein Moment, der für beide etwas Besonderes ist. Gucken wir mal nochmal, was die anderen so tun.
What are you working on?
Contingency plans. If we fail, Expedition 32 will need every bit of information we have.
Right, but how are you going to get it to them?
I asked the Gestrals for help.
Smart.
What are the stars whispering to you?
Actually, I'm the one whispering to them.
Oh?
It's something my dad and I used to do. When I was scared, or anxious, or even when I was happy, he'd say, share it with the stars. When it's hard to talk about things, the stars will understand.
I like that.
I talked to the stars a lot after he was gone.
I remember the night we first met at the Crooked Tower.
Right. After the gommage.
I was surprised to find you there. I thought I was the only one who knew about that room.
I had to get away from the harbour. And those damn petals everywhere. So I climbed up.
It wasn't logical. But part of me really believed my parents and their expedition had succeeded. That they'd stopped her. Then the paintress woke. And I knew they weren't coming home.
You know, it meant a lot to me. The comfort we shared that day. But you avoided me after. Why?
It wasn't personal. I cut a lot of people out of my life.
Okay, not personal.
That day, I knew my parents had failed. They were counting on me to finish their work. I couldn't afford distractions.
Friends are not distractions.
I know that now.
Wow. We're in the middle of nowhere with 1 year left to live. What better time to build friendships?
I could use some wine, though.
Making friends is thirsty work.
Ah, der Bonding-Moment. Schön. Jedes Mal, wenn ich einfach wieder hier bin, finde ich es halt weird, weil wenn die beiden Erwachsenen da irgendwie zusammen rumhängen, dann bin ja zwangsweise der fremde große Mann mit der kleinen Mel irgendwie unterwegs, oder? Oder beide chillen alleine in dir weg. Weil allein die Tatsache, dass du die 3 Moiderlers hast und diesen alten, fremden Mann, der, keine Ahnung, halt einfach ausweichen will. Finde ich schon irgendwie creepy.
How far up the mountain?
Not too
Halt,
hard.
stopp, ich wollte mit dem Lagerfeuer quatschen.
And
und
just
jetzt
as-
ist
Oh,
nicht
my
Bekannte hier.
husband.
Haben wir noch mehr Zeit mit anderen? Nein, dann gehen wir mal schlafen.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. I've buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offered them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess. Sorry. It's just wet.
Drowning in our own sadness. Hey, why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gommage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
Out here seemed better than in there at the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustav and the others, they really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? It'll drain you fast.
Gustav would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustav's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
Du-du-du.